so excited you got your makeup. So what I'm gonna do with you today is, I don't have the exact same palette that you got because I'm pretty sure that my daughter wanted it, so she has it now. I think you're 11, so she's 10, so yeah, she wanted it, so she took it. So, but I've got, this still fits the same amount as the one you got. So I'm going to put my shades in here, and whenever you get your makeup, you can put yours in your palette however you want to. I just like to put mine in here according to the order in which I use it. So that's just kind of how I do it. So your main shade, a beautiful girl, is Athens. So mine is Mango. So I'm gonna put that first just because I like to take that and put that kind of like all over first. And then for your under eye shade, I matched you to White Peach. Mine is Candlelit because I got some more wrinkles that I need to cover than you do, my dear. So I'm going to put that in there. So this is your main shade, and this is your under eye brightening shade. And let's see, what do we want to do next? Okay, and then you got your lip and cheek, which is Pink Grapefruit. That's my favorite too. So I'm just grabbing it out of my monster palette here. So I'm building this palette with you. So this is Pink Grapefruit, just like you have. I love Pink Grapefruit, it's my favorite. And then for your illuminator, you are Angel. So you're just going to put that right in here. And whenever you get yours, I'll show you this. So this is going to be the first level of your palettes. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, and then you'll be able to open to your second level, and here's your bronzer. So just to open it, just press like right there where it says Saint. So you're just gonna like press in and then press up. So it just kind of opens just like that. So this is your bronzer. This is Bella. It is my favorite. If I could pick one single thing that, like, if they said, okay, you can pick one thing and that's it and you can have anything else, I would pick this because it's just the best in the world. I love it, I love it, I love it so much. Okay, and then you have, after that, you have your Angel, not your Angel, your Feather Blotting Dust. So then you're gonna pick that up. I'm just grabbing mine, and then I'm going to put it over here on the other side just to keep it away from my bronzer, just because the bronzer's cream and this is a powder. So I'm just trying to keep them away from each other so it doesn't get in there. And then for eyeshadows, girl, you got my favorite colors. I love them so much. So Bubba, which is an everyday shade. I use Bubba every single day. So I am putting it over here next to my blotting dust. And then I believe you got, let's see, Gilded. Oh, I think I took that out of my palette to use on somebody the other day. Let me see. Did I? I must have. Oh well. we'll just have to put, let's see, this is another one of my favorites, Philly. So I will put that in just like that. And then the other one that you got, which is, I don't know, it's between this and Bella, which are my favorites. I use this every single day. This is Drift, and it's my favorite. I love it, I love it, I love it. I have too many favorites. I can't pick. Okay, so once you put all of this in here, this is how your palette is going to look. Of course, it's gonna be in this this fun, this is my favorite. I love it so much. I don't know, it's all the different colors. It's all the pinks and blues and purples and all my favorite colors. So this is what your palette is going to look like whenever you get it all set up. And again, you can set it up however you want to. You don't have to set it up exactly like this. This is just a suggestion. So now I know your mom got you this plump mist, and you probably remember me using this on you at the pageant. I love it. It's the first thing I use. I'm sure you remember that. And then I just kind of fan it in. So what this has in it is it has like a little bit of caffeine in it. It has a little bit of hyaluronic acid. So it's going to shrink your pores and just kind of wake your face up. So it's perfect for first thing in the morning or before you go on stage, just to like kind of brighten your face, wake it up, all the good things. Okay, so I know your mom got you these 3 brushes. What a sweet mom. So this is the 3D brush. So this is the end that I'm going to use to put my all over shade on. And then you'll use this end that looks kind of like a, I don't know, like a bullet maybe. I like to use this just because it fits perfectly right in there. And I did not realize how dirty my brush is. Let me see if I have anything. So right before I do this, let me just clean this off really, really quick. I didn't realize how dirty it was. But if I told your mom that I would make this video for you, but I also told her if you ever want to FaceTime and we can do it together, that is perfectly fine too. We can do both, however you want to do it. I just want to make sure that you love your makeup. That is my job, to make sure that you love it. So I take my job seriously. Okay, so you are shade Athens, and let me show you. I don't know if I showed you. You can see what shade it is. You can just look right there on the back. See, mine's Mango, and where mine says Mango, yours will say Athens. So what I do is I just take this, and you don't scoop it in there. You just like gently press it. And then you just press it on to your face. I'm sure you remember me doing this. So you just press it and you take it all over your face. I usually don't get right under my eyes because with Saint, you don't have to layer. You don't have to put as many layers on your face. So I usually don't put anything right under here, first off, I will save that and put my other shade. Yours is white peach, but I will show you how I do that. So it doesn't take a lot, and whenever you're putting it on, it shouldn't feel sticky or cakey or anything like it. Shouldn't be uncomfortable on your skin, and you shouldn't like be able to touch your skin and be like, that feels so gross. So if you can touch your skin and it feels like really super sticky, then you might have put too much. So like, I can feel it on my skin, but it's not sticky. It's not transferring to my hands or anything like that. So if it's transferring or it feels sticky or it feels cakey, then you might have used too much. But that's an easy fix. So next we have Candle Lit, and this Candle Lit's my shade. For you, it's White Peach. So I just like to go in and put this under my eyes. It just has a brightening effect, because the whole thing with makeup, wherever you put your brightest shade, that's where you want to draw people's eyes. So you want them to be drawn to your eyes and to the center of your face. So that's why we are going to put our brightest shade under our eyes, just like that. And again, like, I'm just tapping, like, very gently. I'm not scooping, or I'm just tapping it on there. And then I like to make a T. I'm sure you've heard of people refer to the T-zone before in makeup. So that's right here, and then down here, right here, and right here. So if you look at it, you see that it makes a T, and that just goes in the center of your face, just like that. Okay, and then once you get it placed with this end, then you can go in with the other end and just stamp it in. Just like that. Okay, so now you've done your Athens and you've done your White Peach. Now we can go in with Pink Grapefruit. My fave, I love it. So you can put blush two different places. You can smile, and you can put it right here on the apples of your cheeks. That's one place. Or you can put it up here on the side of your face. It kind of lifts, so you can see the two. It's totally up to you, whichever you want to do. I have girls, women who love to put it on their cheeks. That's just where they always put it, so that's where they put it. And then I've got some girls that love to put it over here on the side of their face, closer to their eyes, just because they feel that it looks more lifted. So it is completely your preference, whichever one you want to do. I always have a tendency to put mine over here. You probably remember whenever I was doing your makeup, I probably put it right here, especially whenever you're going to be around lights and stuff like that. I always like to have stronger lines, so that's why I put it up here. But it is completely up to you. Play around with it. See where you like it best, like where you feel like it looks the best on you, because your face shape is definitely going to come in to play too. But it just, try it both ways. So try it on your cheek, try it right here, and you see where Remi likes it the best. Okay? Because either one is perfect and you can't go wrong. But the shade Pink Grapefruit is just gorgeous. Okay, so then once you put your blush, Pink Grapefruit, right here, then you get to come in with my favorites. So then you get to switch over to this brush. This is the blush and bronzer brush. And you can see it has one big floofy end. Yep, you can see myself down. And then it has a smaller end down here. So I like to use the floofy end for my bronzer. So again, you just like tap it just like that. Don't scoop it or anything real heavy, because see, you're going to be able to see it whenever it comes off, and it doesn't take a lot. It takes just a little, and I like to put it just right below my blush. So you'll put your Pink Grapefruit up top and then your blush right below it. So just tap it. So see, it puts out a lot of pigment. But another great thing about cream makeup is it always blends out. So if you start putting it on your face and you're just like, ah, it's too much, don't worry about it, because you can always blend it out to where it's the perfect amount for you. So I like a lot of bronzer. So the amount of bronzer that I put on here might scare you, Remi, to be honest. But the more that you play with this makeup, you'll find out like where your sweet spot is. Like how much you like of your blush or how much you like of your bronzer. And then it just all melts together and it just creates this flawless looking face that is made of all natural ingredients, no alcohol or anything that's going to dry your face. That's one of the main things that I love. That's why I always feel comfortable putting it on girls that I do for pageants, because I know it's not going to irritate their skin, because it doesn't have any of those like crazy ingredients in it that are going to irritate your skin. So I'm just cleaning off my little eyeshadow brush real quick. Okay. So now once you have your perfect, oh, I forgot one. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So grab your floofy brush again. Your illuminator is Angel. It's such a beautiful color. You're just going to tap very gently. Again, you'll notice that I say that a lot through here. Just tap it very gently. Don't scoop it. Don't jab it in there. It takes just a little bit. So this is your illuminator. So you can just see that little glow that puts on the top of your cheeks. Just like that. So see how it's all coming together? Okay. So now you can come in, and this is your 3D brush again. And with your feather blotting dust, use the end that's shaped kind of like a bullet. And just tap in there. And then you can use that to come in and set anywhere on your face. You can use it to set your entire face if you want to. It is what you like your makeup to look like. Some people like it kind of dewy and glowy. Some people don't, and they like it completely matte, which is with a setting powder. So for me, I like to go in and set my under eyes. I like to set through my T-zone. And then I usually leave it at that. Some people set all over their face. It's however you want to do it. Okay. So now we are at our eyeshadows. Now I like to take my feather blotting dust and I'll like to put it all over my eyes. Just because you can see like the veins in your eyes up there, and this just works to neutralize that and make it all just kind of one color. Okay, so now that I did that, I like to go in with Bubba, and I do it on the bigger end of my eyeshadow brush. Always tap it off. And then I like to use Bubba all over my lid. And then I will come in a second time and kind of concentrate it on the outside. Just like that. And I'll do the other side. This is still using Bubba. Put it all over my lid. So, I'll tell you a little tidbit of information. So whenever you have your eyeshadow brush, you'll notice that this end down here, the bristles are really, really packed together. So that's gonna pick up a lot of pigment. This end, the bristles are really, they're just kind of like loosey-goosey. So this is going to be used whenever you want to put pigment over a wider area, like I'm doing with Bubba. Okay, then this is where the other end comes in. So you used your floofy, loosey-goosey end for the color that goes all over your eye. So then you're gonna flip it around to the other end, and this is your more densely packed bristles. So see how I just tapped, and the shade you have is called Gilded. Beautiful. It's one of my favorite colors. I think I used it in a video just the other day. So you're gonna take this and you're gonna pop it right in the lower part, right there. I know it looks crazy. Just go with it, girlfriend, okay? So see, we're gonna pop it right down there. Then we're gonna turn it back around to our floofy end. And you're just gonna blend it out. So see how it's not just like a dot on your eye anymore? It doesn't look as silly. Oh, you can hear my doggy whining. It's raining here and he's not a big fan of the rain. So he's kind of whining. Come here. Come here. You want to come see it? Aww. So this is my little man. He doesn't like rain at all. He likes to be with his mama when it's raining. Okay, look, we're showing makeup to Remi, okay? Can you sit? You want to sit right here? Good boy. Okay. Then you're going to take your dents and you're going to pick up some of your shade. It's called Gilded. And then you are just going to boop, pop it right in the bottom. See where I put it? So, I know it looks really crazy at first, but see how on this eye, you blend it out and it looks all good. So, we're gonna do the same over here on this eye. And you just kind of keep blending it towards the center this way until you've got it blended out to where you like it. Super easy. Okay. And now this, I usually just go in with my pointer finger, and this is where I get drift, and I'll put it right there. See how pretty it is. And I will usually start right here at the inside of my eye. I will dot it and then pull it back to meet the other color, just like that. So then take it right there. Then you're gonna dot it right there. I usually say it's where the eye boogers live. And then just pull it back to where it meets that darker color. Then you can use the end where you had your dark if you want to. This is totally up to you. You can put just a little under your eye, nothing crazy. Just like that. And now you have your whole face done. And it looks just like skin. So, and then you also can come back over here, get your pink grapefruit, put it on your lips, and then just a fun little tip you can do if you like shimmery on your lips. Take a little bit of your illuminator and you can put it right on top and it makes it kind of shimmery. Just like that. So literally your whole face is in this little compact. And I'm so glad to have you as a customer. You and your mom both are just the sweetest people. I really thank God for bringing us together and letting me meet y'all, because y'all are just the sweetest. And thanks for being my customers. If you have any questions, I'm literally like a message away. We can video chat, whatever you want to do. I just want to make sure that you love your makeup. If you have any problems with it, like if you get it and you're like, I really don't like this color, that's fine. We can switch it out just like that. We'll have you a new shade to your house in no time. So if anything is less than perfect, you let me know and I will handle it for you. Blair, thank you. It's so nice to meet you. Remi, I adore you. Have fun playing with your makeup. Have fun with it. Watch this video. Let me know if you have any questions. If you want to FaceTime, we'll FaceTime. Just whatever you need. All right. Bye, you guys.